Hello, this is Princess Somnia, and welcome back to more Let's Play Dragon Quest XI-S. Last time, our journey towards Gallopolis got hijacked a tad by a little brief interruption at the hands of the Tockles, who introduced us to a bit of a side quest that we can start doing in this game as soon as we find all of the things related to them. And in this episode, we're going to continue on with our journey to Gallopolis just as soon as they show off another new enemy over here. Not the Bongo Drongo. These guys are walking corpses. Let's see. They can either apply a curse on a party member, or they can poison a party member with their breath. Neither of which is particularly good, so we want to deal with those pretty quickly. Let's see. We have Sizz, which hits a group of enemies, so we can either hit the two walking corpses or the single Bongo Drongo, but we can't hit them all. That's basically how that works. It does decent damage. It's about as powerful as Frizz, I think. Man, why is Eric backing up the... Oh no. Yeah, there we go. Not too much damage. Let's see. Let's try and do a sleeper hit on the Drongo.
You want some?
Man, we're not getting lucky with that sleep, huh? Oh well. Nothing for it. We could probably just beat them to the ground now. Yeah, we're poisoned. This is actually a pretty good opportunity to show off what the Squelch spell does. It cures poison. Very nice. Now, I actually kind of forget what the distinction between poison and enervation is in this game. I know one of them hurts you outside of battle, and the other hurts you inside of battle. And it's possible that I think one of them hurts you in both situations. I don't remember which, but... either way, it's not a fun status ailment to have, and it's easy to get rid of, so...
Nice!
And that got us a new level and evac for Eric. Speaking of which, we actually had skill points acquired when we were exploring the Taco world, so I think that's enough to get us a new ability. To be honest, I kind of forgot what we were working towards. We were probably working towards Falcon Slash if I had to guess, because that sounds like a me thing to do. So let's learn Dragon Slash. Dragon Slash basically does extra damage to dragon enemies. I don't, off the top of my head, know exactly which ones are... well, wait, no, actually, I'm better than I thought I did, and I actually did copy that information down into my notes, so there we go. There are no dragon-type enemies in the area. Bongo Drongos count as material type, so, yeah, nothing going for us there. Let's see, we can save here, but I don't want to. Halt! None may pass without a pass. Well, we have a pass, so let's show them the pass and get into Gallopolis with the pass. The pass to pass, the path to pass. In the past. No, not the past. That was yesterday's episode. Or not yesterday's, but last episode. Anyway, this will take us into the Gallopolis region. Ooh, we can find those. Interesting. So, let's head on out this way. There's Gallopolis over there, but there's a little bit more we can explore around the area before we head in there. I'm not going to explore the whole area because it actually stretches out a little bit further than what we can see here, kind of like behind the city, and we're going to actually go there eventually anyway. So, I'm just going to focus on the most important things, like new enemies, like this guy. The rabbits from last episode are here, as are Prestidigitators. Let's see, now these Prestidigitators can do a lot of damage to you because they've got a handful of spells that are kind of nasty to get hit by. They've got Frizz and Dazzle. Frizz will do nice single target damage to you. Dazzle will prevent you from hitting some of your attacks by, well, dazzling you. But the most worrying thing they can do is Bang, which is an AoE ability that hits all party members. If they hit that with you, you'll be in a world of hurt, so... yeah, there's Dazzle. It's okay if the hero gets hit with that, because he... oh, no, Dazzle hits all party members. Well, that's rough. Or a group of enemies, but it's all allies. Unfortunately, there's no distinction for a group versus all when it comes to the party, because the party counts as a group. in terms of spells that affect groups. Enemies don't, which is kind of unfair, but There are some things in this game that are weighted towards the party, and there's quite a lot that's weighted towards the enemies, so it evens out. Not really, but whatever. It's the player's job to deal with that inequity, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Let's see, let's use Frizz, because crack costs slightly more. Fortunately, they've decided not to bang. Unfortunately, literally the entire party's dazzled. Oh, okay, well, yeah, that's unfortunate. We can actually probably just Frizz the Prestidigitator and get rid of it that way, huh? Might as well cast, because spells still don't miss. Hit or miss, but spells never miss, huh? There's no real need to be super stingy on your MP, especially since there's a town literally right there. So, so feel free to kind of go all out if you want to. If it gets to the point where you're like running low on MP, you can kind of just go and get more by visiting the town. So, it works out. Enemies are kind of avoidable too, which really helps. The reason why I've been fighting so many enemies lately is because I'm low on experience. I should have been level 12 going into the fight with Jarvis, but I was behind, so... Or more appropriately, I should have had Persecutor going into the fight with Jarvis, but I didn't, so... That's why I'm kind of doing some fights here. I also want to show off these new enemies, so... Let's see. These guys, I think, are just regular chimeras, yeah. They can, breathe a fiery breath, which does a lot of damage to the entire party. This is the first instance of breath weapons in the game. They all tend to do quite a lot to the party, but we have ways of mitigating that. Do we have Hymn of Fire? I don't like how much damage Veronica's taking. Oh, I totally didn't... God damn it. They literally just ganged up on her. I don't even have a chance to heal. Well, we have Hymn of Fire, which can help mitigate that if it weren't for the fact that the party member I was most worried about is already fucking dead. Yeah, it's Resurrection that you can use to bring dead party members back. It's gonna cost 80 gold coins. Ugh. The amount of gold it costs to res a party member is dependent on their level, so there you go. There are spells that can do this, but we don't have them yet, so no way to bring someone back when they're dead in the party. Hopefully in the next town, I think we'll be able to get ourselves some new equipment for the sisters, because they definitely need something defense boosting, but that's fine. Alright, we'll get to new enemies as we come across them. Those are the ones I saw immediately. Other than that, there's one treasure I want to collect before I head into Gallopolis. So we're going to do that real quick. Let's see, right over here is another mini-medal. This one is somewhere in my notes. No, it's not in my notes at all. Not on this page anyway. Pog. Yeah, that's mini medal number 8. Alrighty. Now let's head on to the city, because I'm kind of done out here. Or done with out here. There's probably more enemies that we could find during the daytime, but we'll get to that when we come across it. Oh, actually, there's one more new enemy right over here.
Let's keep at it.
Let's see. It's too much speed for me, man. We got a brownie over here. These guys are a little bit like the Hammerhoods from earlier, but just stronger. They can also hit multiple party members with their spinning attack, so we're going to take these guys out first, because we can kind of mitigate what the Chimera can do to us later with Hymn of Ice, or Hymn of Fire, rather. Oh, we got Fizzle and Bang. Bang hits all enemies. I talked about that a little earlier. Fizzle can prevent enemies from spell casting, which can be nice. We need 8 for that and 8 for that, so we're just a little shy. Alright, that's fair enough. Alrighty then, let's head on into Gallopolis.
Oh, just look at all these people! How marvellous! Is there some kind of festival going on, I wonder?
Yes, of course. Gallopolis is the kingdom of the desert knight, isn't it? And of the racetrack where they love to compete. I think we've arrived in town just in time for the horse racing festival.
Well, you go play with ponies if you like. I'm off to look for the Yggdrasil branch. That's why we're here, in case you've forgotten.
Oh, let Mr. Moody No Fun go off on his own if he wants. There's nothing to stop us having a little look around while we're here.
Alrighty. Yeah, in case you didn't notice by all the horse iconography here, the joke here is gallop like a horse. Gallopolis. Anyway, let's see about getting ourselves some new equipment, because I'm tired of getting the stuffing beat out of us. Okay. It's been quite a while tooling around with equipment and things like that to get ourselves a little bit more up to par. We don't exactly have super much money in order to do so, but we're a little bit more up to par, so that's nice. The Sultan owns a valuable branch, huh? Sure, we could just waltz into the party. I'm sure he won't. Or party. Palace. I'm sure he won't mind. And we actually got a quest over here. Golden globule. Interesting. Yeah, so this is a quest we can do just outside of town. Cactus Cutlet to Die For, where we would have to hunt for a golden globe in order to get it. I'll deal with that a little bit later. But yeah, in order to find the golden globes, you have to get into a bunch of fights with a certain enemy just outside of town until you find a battle with them. So we'll get to that soon enough. I'll worry about that later though. Can't get into this door. It's firmly locked and we don't have a key for it, so nothing we can do there. Let's see. Can we actually get the other quest that's in the area right now? Ah, yes. There we are. He's over there. There we go. This guy has another tricky quest for us to get through, so we'll deal with that just in a while, but not yet. Since doing these two is going to require a lot of like fights and grinding and stuff like that, it'll also help us get our levels up, so that's pretty nice. And we'll single file. Oh yeah, treasure. I almost forgot to go and loot the place. Very nice, very nice. Let's see, can we get in here? Yes, indeedy. Which means we can get up to no good and quote-unquote borrow some of this guy's stuff. It's the adventurer's tax, after all. Let's see. In here, yes, some money. And a book. Pause if you want to read that. I scrolled through it fast because I don't think it's a recipe book, so. Let's head on over this way. Let's see. In here is another treasure for us. Not really treasure so much as it is an item that we can collect. They really are space efficient in this place. Holy cow. Like, I never would have expected these things to be two-story buildings or anything like that. But I would expect wayfarer's clothes in that box, or chest, or thing. Whatever. They're not useful anymore, so we can just sell those. Which I will eventually, but... let's take a visit to the church. Collect our adventurer's tax from here too, in the name of a traveler's hood. I don't know if these are actually useful anymore or not. Might be better for Eric, might not be. Oh, they're not even gear for Eric. Who are they gear for then? A cowl that covers the face a little but can help. What type is this? Oh shoot. I didn't mean to push that. Oh, it's an accessory. Interesting. Does it do anything useful? No, it's not an accessory. What? Oh, it's the hero only. And it's not even that good. So, oh well. But it probably makes him look like he did when he had the hood up earlier in the game, which I don't know why we're getting that now instead of then, but whatever. It would have been more useful then than it is now. Anyway, if we break past some of these barrels over here, we can collect ourselves another mini medal. Nice. Like I said before, we'll be getting to how those work later. Pretty soon, pretty soon. A couple of towns from here. I do believe... Is it up this way? And maybe over here. Yes, we get an angel bell. I don't remember what that does. Let's find out. They cures an ally of confusion. Awesome, and it's consumable, so that could be very useful. Confusion is not a nice status element. See, aside from that, there's a lot of crafting materials that we can get our hands on, so I'm not too worried about collecting all of those. And there's a medicinal herb in one of these barrels. I should have checked for treasure before I started buying things, and I'm actually kind of ashamed of myself for not doing so. I should know better, and it's already immediately going to come back to bite me in the behind, because in one of these chests of drawers is a turban. In one of these chests of drawers is a turban. Yeah, that was a waste of money, but oh well. I'm sure I could find some sort of use for it later. Alright, now enough dicking around. Let's go ask the Sultan for a little bit of information on his branch. I'm going to let this episode run a little long, just because I spent a lot of it running my mouth and not really doing much, so... It's very regal sounding music. I like it a lot. Actually, hold on. These are kind of important treasures to go look to get our hands on. But man, this guy lives in a really schwanky location, huh? Oh, I could have sworn it was around here somewhere. Ah, there they are. Let's see, in this barrel is a strong antidote, which is like a regular antidote, but stronger. No. Let's actually look at what it does. Strong antidote. Cures ally poison, and it also restores some HP. So, that's pretty nice. And along those lines, is some strong medicine, which restores more medicine than, or restores more HP than regular medicinal herbs. So, that's pretty nice. I'm sure he won't mind if we raid a little bit, so... Let's collect some moxers. The Sultan's boxers, even. And the Sultan's fishnet stockings. I'm not gonna ask. A pair of concrete earrings. That sounds painful. That sounds really painful, actually. But I think they give better defense, so... Let's give that to Veronica. She needs it more. Not gonna unpack that one. Just gonna... Actually, we could probably do this, and then... this, and then we can hand the other accessory off to Veronica, or Serena. There we go, that works. If we go over this way... There's treasure in this room too, not exactly mirrored, because why would it be, but... We can collect some stuff over here. Like another feathered cap that we could probably sell or reforge. An iron broadsword. I forged an iron broadsword +2 earlier, so now we have another one that I can probably just get rid of. And a sleeping hibiscus. See, that covers everything except for just one more treasure and a couple of collectibles that we'll deal with later. In fact, I don't even think we can get this last treasure yet.
This race, my fellow Gallipolitans, this race. Fellow Gallipolitans, this is no ordinary Sand National. This race marks the day that Faris, my son and heir, comes of age, and as such... No! An event of such significance must have eloquence to match. Such functional pleasantries will not thrill my beloved subjects. And who exactly might you be? I have no time to grant an audience today. You must leave. Immediately.
Father, my training is complete.
Then give me the pledge.
A knight's word is his bond, his kingdom his master. He serves the weak untiringly, challenges the strong unflinchingly, and never retreats in the face of adversity.
Yes, very good. The knight's pledge must always be your guide, my son. You are a man now, Faris. And tomorrow's race shall prove it. You must show your people that you are worthy of their adulation.
Fear not, beloved father. I shall disappoint neither you nor they. Oh. What is your name, stranger? And what brings you to Gallopolis? Surely he speaks of the rainbow. It is the only treasure of our kingdom that would warrant such a description. I believe I can assist you, friend. Visit me in my chambers at the foot of the great staircase. I shall await you there.
If the Sultan can't really help us, then maybe his kid will. Awesome! Let's go check that out! So you said his chambers were at the foot of the great staircase, right? Boy, I really hope this wasn't, his fishnet stockings we robbed. No, it wasn't. Okay, that's cool. Or maybe he literally means, like, the great staircase, like, outside. No, I was right. There we go.
Ah, you came. Thank you. Yes. Your height and physique are perfect, and you have the face of one who knows horses. You should be aware that the branch you seek is a priceless royal treasure. My father is unlikely to give it away freely to some wandering stranger. However, he might be persuaded to part with it if the request came from his beloved son. I have but one small favor to ask in return. But the palace walls have so many unwelcome ears. The noise of the circus will protect our privacy. Will you join me there?
Oi! What are you saying? We need that branch. Of course we'll come to the circus with you, Your Highness. We love the circus, Your Highness. I'm sure it will be wonderful.
Brown noser.
Then it is agreed. I will meet you at the entrance to that ridiculous tent this evening. Do not be late, please.
Alrighty. Yeah, I kind of just wanted to know what happens if you say no. I'm just going to pick that from now on, because the game obviously just wants to give the illusion of choice. But yeah, this is all kind of, sus. But I'm sure nothing bad will come of it. Surely not. We'll just have to find out in the next episode of Let's Play Dragon Quest XI's. See you guys then!